This Friday,
Wait for it.
Walt Disney Pictures presents the ultimate 3D experience.
Bolt!
Bolt!
Bolt! Huge fan. Love it. Love you.
More laughs, more excitement,
There's a guard.
I'll snap his neck.
and more heart
She's your person, Bolt, and you are her dog.
than any other comedy this year.
Oh, snap.
John Travolta, Miley Cyrus,
All of my training has prepared me for this moment. Die!
Bolt, rated PG. See it in 3D Friday.
In this video, we watched a TV ad for the Disney animated film Bolt that ran on WRGT-TV 45 in Dayton, Ohio in 2008. The film was released by Walt Disney Animation Studios. It stars the voices of John Travolta, Miley Cyrus, Susie Essman, and Malcolm McDowell. Bolt was a critical and box office success. It has a rating of 90% on Rotten Tomatoes and brought in a worldwide box office of $310 million against a budget of $150 million. But Bolt didn't start out the way it ended up. In fact, the name of the film wasn't even Bolt. It was American Dog. And as you might have guessed, the main character's name wasn't Bolt either. It was Henry. In American Dog, Henry was an animal TV star who gets lost and has to find his way home. Along the way, he is joined by a one-eyed cat and a radioactive rabbit. All the while, he still thinks he's on television. Only the original concept survived, as the entire film was changed before being released. And we know this not because of Hollywood leaks, but because American Dog was actually advertised in the Walt Disney Company's 2005 annual report, and it even included artwork from the film. The story is that Disney was pretty far along in animating American Dog when newly appointed head of creative for animation, John Lasseter, and others screened the film and wanted the film's director, Chris Sanders, to make changes. Sanders had previously co-directed Lilo and Stitch. But in response, Sanders actually added a new character, a radioactive cookie-selling Girl Scout zombie serial killer. Disney was not on board for the changes, and the two parted ways in 2006. Bolt was then reconceived, given a new director, and fast-tracked for a 2008 release. As you can see from the artwork, it would have been a much different film if Disney just went with the original story and characters. As a film, Bolt is important in Disney animation history because it's the first film that used Disney's non-photorealistic rendering process, also known as NPR, to give the film that special appearance that many call the Disney look. The same process was later used for the film Tangle, which often gets the credit for introducing the process to the movie-going audience, probably because it was more successful. Tangled made $592 million at the box office, but Bolt was actually the first film to use the new process, and it was the film where the animators got their practice. According to John Lasseter at the time, there were 10 patents filed and awarded for the various processes Disney developed for the look of Bolt's animated characters and backgrounds. Personally, I like the film Bolt. It's not like Tangled or Frozen, but it's a fun little story that's very entertaining. Overall, the animation is pretty good, and I think it retains some of that quirky nature the original director was going for, particularly with the character of Rhino, a hamster stuck in an exercise ball for most of the film. I don't think it would make my top 10 list, but I did decide to watch the film again after putting together this video, so maybe I like it more than I think. We also saw in the video how much Disney played up the 3D aspect of this film. Modern 3D was still relatively new, having been introduced to the movie-going public in 2003 and having gained widespread availability in 2005. By 2008, Disney had already started making their animated films in 3D, having started with Chicken Little. Pixar still had yet to release a 3D film in 2008. The first Pixar film released in 3D was Up in 2009. Well, those are my comments for this video. If you like these retro videos, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, click the notification bell, and leave a comment. All these things really help the channel. Keep watching for more retro videos like this and other retro videos like Retro Talk. Take care of yourself and look out for others. Talk to you later. Bye.
This video brought to you by StockAgogo.com, Stock Photos.